Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for January 17th, 2025. We have, Corn Guilds, Menagerie, and Alchemy. And so trashing wise, we got Scrap and Way of the Goat, Displace. We've got Draw from Scrying Pool, Menagerie, Destrier, Sheepdog, and Barge. Barge and Scrap plus buy, Horn of Plenty for more gains. Mastermind is the only source of plus actions. A lot of strong stuff here. Yeah, so we're definitely going to want to get a Scrap. I think the question is, do we want to get a Potion? The Potion is not going to help us hit 5, obviously. But Scrying Pool is a good card. And we do probably want to play with it. Scrying Pool also has the downside that we can't... or not Scrying Pool, but Potion has the downside that we can't use it as Way of the Goat if that ends up being convenient. How much does that really matter? Like, the alternative would be to go like Scrap Sheepdog, probably. Sheepdog can react to silver and horse gains off of Scrap, which is pretty nice. I might prefer that, and then pick up a potion a little bit later. It's like the Scrying Pool early isn't that strong anyway. Yeah, let's do Scrap Sheepdog, I think. Well, this isn't ideal. All right, I think now we probably take a Menagerie. Just because the odds of collision aren't good enough right now that are too good, but depending on how you look at it. Adding another terminal to the deck seems a little bit much at this stage. So here we can trash in a state we don't have anything to buy. I think we just play the Sheepdog, grab another Menagerie. Okay. Scrap Estate. I'm actually gonna go Silver Horse here. Unfortunately, not enough to get a Destrier. I'll just grab another Menagerie. There's 2 Menageries down there. This is really not going well at all. Maybe we just go ahead and trash a copper here. Close. Yeah, we're getting destroyed. Like, for no particular reason. Okay, there we go. I guess we play the Menagerie first. We really do want to see that Scrap. We don't get to. This has been pretty ridiculous, I have to say. Okay. I think I'd like the Gainer at this point, just to say the Horn. Like, it would be nice to have the plus actions, but we don't have that much we need to play terminally in our deck right now. So, I'm gonna go Horn. Ah! Boy, brutal. We really want a card here. We could draw silver or non-terminally draw sheepdog. Hmm. We just do card action. God damn it. This has been outrageous. Alright, do we go ahead and take a potion at this point? Like, we already kind of have potentially a lot of draw in the deck. It's just that the menagerie draw isn't very reliable. I think I will take the potion. Man, this has just been absolutely miserable. Yeah. We can get a 5 off of the horn here. We do have an estate scrap down there. We should probably not draw into that, so treasure copper. Okay, maybe now we do take the mastermind. And I guess we take another menagerie. They have not been trashing copper at all, it looks like. Alright, we're definitely taking a horse. The question is, do we want to gain another silver? It is a scrap target. So I think so. Come on, there we go. Yes. Alright. We got double copper. Well, alright, this isn't activating anyway. So down there we have silver, copper, and maybe another menagerie? I think if we scrap horse for horse by action, I think that's where we want to go. Okay. All right, we need another mastermind. That much is clear. And then we're gonna go ahead and take the scrying pool. And now the question is, do we take another horn? I think so. I think that's gonna be better than like displace or barge. Would be nice to also get like another mastermind. I think I care more about the horn gains. They really should like have trouble drawing here, like with all the copper in the deck, but Consider... Oh, right. Hmm. Oh, made him discard some good stuff. How many actions do we have down here? I guess it doesn't actually matter too much. We know we don't have actions in there. Okay. Now we got 4 actions. At least one of these menageries. Drew silver. We got the potion down there. And we've got another silver. Having 7 again is nice because we can go scribe and pool 5. So I think we'll stick with that. Which means we probably just scrap horse again. Although, I guess we could scrap silver and cycle back around to it. Yeah, that works. Also, we can get a coin off of this. Which means we can trash a copper if we want to. And we probably do... Alright, so... Piles are getting low. I think we want another mastermind, another horn, scrying pool, and another horn. Yeah, that's... I mean, on the other one hand, the triple mastermind is potentially scary, but on the other hand, this is more like what they should be doing. We didn't see a scrying pool. We do have an activated menagerie, though. I'm a little worried about piles now. They have the tripled mastermind, which in theory could hit like scrap or barge to give them a bunch of gains. Scrying pool, hello, there we go. Ugh. Well, it's not going to get any better. I guess we're playing sheepdog normally. Because I don't want to have to commit up front to what we're scrapping. Okay. Just 1 silver in the discard, that should be fine. Okay, so we can do Scrap silver again, same way we did last time. And just spend the horse. I guess the question is, do we care about the coin? What are we looking to buy this turn? Got 4 horns. We've also got the potion that we can potentially use to grab a vineyard. Like, we probably want to try to win next turn. So we don't need another mastermind. I mean, there are ways for us to fail to be able to win where we don't like find scrap and we don't have enough gains. But well, I think we do. Let's go ahead and just scrap silver for my coin, silver. That. Okay, so part of the question is, do we need to put any green into our deck here? One vineyard will be enough to stop a pile out that isn't scoring heavily. We have 4 horns, they have 4 horns. They have the barge and the scrap that in theory they could mastermind. They could potentially have a lot of buys. But I don't know that they're gonna have so much. Like, they shouldn't be especially likely to be able to line all that up, for one thing. And then like they'd have so much money. But maybe taking at least 1 province is a good idea. I mean, what if we just took 3? Or 2? 2 provinces, 2 horns. Or is that... You'd also grab like a displace. Not grab any horns, then plan to like displace the provinces. Like, realistically, even with the triple mastermind, I don't know that I would expect their turn to be that good. But the possibility does exist. Maybe we don't take the vineyard, maybe we do take another scrying pool just to like make our stuff more likely to line up. I guess the other thing we could do, like what if we just stick with 2 provinces, but we also don't lower any of the relevant piles? Still take the displace. Maybe a barge. Actually, let's go. Oh, we didn't have the actions because we took the coin. Shouldn't have. No. I was thinking I should have set myself up to trash another copper, which I could have done. And then like buy one of these two and Destrier. But, oh well. All right, do we think we need the vineyard or should we take another scrying pool? They now need to basically get 3 provinces or double province estate and then 7 other gains. It seems like a tall order. The horns will get them 4 of those gains. 7, 8, 9, 10, essentially. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to do that. I think we go scrying pool and maybe actually just take another displace. And that should really enable us to win. All right. So they menagerie, Destrier. So they didn't like multiplay any of their gain stuff, which is good. They're going to have 3 buys. That's definitely not enough. Interesting that they didn't turn all of their horns and oh, they did buy the last horn. Okay, that's annoying because I was hoping to displace province into horn, to be able to gain the last 3 provinces. Well, we're gonna start with scrying pool. Oops. Okay. But what we can do is like, so we still have 2 horns, right? So 2 horns is 2 provinces. So we displace province to gold, and then we circle back around and displace gold to province, and we should be good to go there. So I think we maybe don't even need to triple play the displace. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Province to gold. Sure, I'll play the sheepdog. I mean, I guess we can take another gold. And we can do mastermind to gold. Okay. I think that's all treasures down there. Right. So and scrap menagerie for buy coin silver. Displace gold to province. Province. Take a province and buy vineyard. So yeah, just due to timing considerations, got put into what felt like an awkward spot because it's like, oh, they've got like a triple mastermind in play. That's, you know, they could do a lot with that. But ultimately, I think not thinning coppers is not good. Especially, I mean, they only had 3 menageries by the end, but I think they gained at least 4. See, I trashed 1, they trashed 1, yeah. So, like if you're gonna go for those menageries, I mean, you want them to draw, and they're not going to draw if you have 7 coppers. I don't know. I'm sure they activated a menagerie more than 0 times, but you know what I mean. Yeah, like the Destrier draw doesn't care so much, and that, you know, like Destrier is a nice draw card for that, except that the plus buy here was not the easiest to come by, right? You've got to either use scrap, which isn't an amazing source of plus buy, or you've got to use barge, which means you got to get a mastermind in play, or you've got to like next turn a barge, and that's like your only terminal. So it's just like slow to get going. So, and hence they only had 4 Destriers, and I wasn't even contesting them. I mean, not that I wouldn't have minded having Destriers, but it never felt like the priority. You know, it would have been like if I'd had marginal buys, I would have taken Destriers, but it was hard to get marginal buys. The scrying pool stuff, I don't know. I think you could probably do without it. But I think it's nice because like it's like relatively cheap. Like basically you get a potion and then like you don't need a lot of money, which is nice because accumulating just a lot of coins on this board is not easy either, and it's not really what you want to be doing with your deck when you want to be focusing on the horns. So it's a nice way to add like a strong draw card without needing too much in the way of treasures, and because the potion is a unique, it doesn't block menagerie draw, that sort of thing. But yeah, mostly I think this is about like you do need to use some combination of scrap and way to go to thin coppers. I had some pretty awful early draws where I was like, okay, turn 3, we draw a scrap without any estates. And then we just hit. Because of that, we didn't get to take the silver. I mean, we could have bought a silver, I guess. But like, what you want to be doing is like you gain the silver off the scrap and you're buying menageries. Didn't get to react to sheepdog. But I did end up doing, you know, like some copper thinning along the way. And I mean, I guess if things had gone differently and I'd had better early draws, maybe I would have done less copper thinning initially, but I still think I would have wanted to do some. And either that or, I don't know, you need like really strong deck control. And it's just hard because there's no like quick way, like it can eventually get super reliable with the combination of masterminds and duration barges. There's just no way to do it quickly. It's like slow to get there, and part of the reason it's slow is because of the trashing, but also part of the reason it's slow is because it's slow to get it set up with plus actions. Like the Horn of Plenty payload is pretty strong, but the, you know, having to like, okay, I get a mastermind, I play a mastermind, I play, you know, like some triplicated thing, and then I need to already have a barge that I'm ready to use like one of those actions on, and all like for duration and all that is like it takes a while to get set up. And like you also have to be spending your 5 cost gains on horns to like ramp towards the potential horn megaturn, which I did not. I mean, I could have definitely horn megaturned here. I didn't do it out of, you know, for reasons of security, but it could have happened. But yeah, you've got to be like ramping your payload that way. So yeah. I even did have the one turn where I didn't have like a scrying pool in the starting hand. I think I had 3 in the deck, but I didn't have one in my starting hand. That was turn 13, the second to last turn. Yeah, so I had to play Menagerie and it only activated once because I drew my second silvers. No, I drew a second horn. Yeah, that's right. Because otherwise, I could have potentially like Menagerie had Menagerie trash it and then like activated the other Menagerie, but I don't know that I would have wanted to do that anyway. To be fair, because then I lose an action. But yeah. So like the deck was never like super reliable, but it's just not time. Too many gains relative to how much deck control you can get. Anyway, well, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.